The new update for Mario Strikers Battle League is finally announced as of today, July 19th, and aside from Daisy plus Shy Guy as new characters, we also get to see some new gear introduced, which is the Knight gear. So they've shown us what the Knight helmet gear will add and subtract from each attribute, but notice that there's other Knight gear on Mario and the other characters that we don't see the exact breakdown to our left in text, so that's what we're here to compute. Here's Mario's innate stats on screen, and we can see that this Mario on the trailer just got the Knight helmet equipped right there, but has full-on Knight gear on arms, body, and legs too. So we can see that the helmet adds 2 strength, 1 shooting, and 1 passing, but does -2 on speed and -2 on technique. The helmet by itself would take Mario innate up to 13 strength, 15 shooting, and 11 passing, and then down to 10 speed and 14 technique. So luckily, they show us the full stats of the Knight gear Mario here on the right side in the trailer. We can then make some hypotheses maybe about the remainder of the gear. Being that his shooting attribute is 19, this means somewhere in the mix of this Knight gear there's a +2 to shooting. The helmet does +1, but if every Knight gear piece did +1, it would only amount to 18 and not 19. So my guess is that it's the Knight legs gear, like if you had to put a guess on one, maybe called Knight boots, but that's not confirmed yet. Luckily, the speed won't be -2 on every piece of Knight gear, but with the helmet bringing it down 2 points, he'd then be at 10, and that means with a final speed of 7 with the full Knight gear, Mario would just be losing -1 on speed for the arms, body, and the legs. The strength at 19 in the end means that each one is very likely to do +2, because the math supports it. Now, there's a very small chance, but hey, a chance nonetheless, that maybe one of them will add +4 while one of them does nothing to strength, but I think that that's really unlikely. It's similar to the Bushido gear and what we see of the Knight helmet. All attributes are affected with these, so we can presume that's safe to say with all of the Knight gear, right? All of the pieces. The passing is +1 with the helmet, but interestingly, Mario innately has 10 and ends up with 6 on full Knight gear. This means that somewhere in the mix of arms, body, and legs, there will be subtraction of up to 5 points between all of those, which means there's probably like a -2, a -2, and then a -1 in there as the most likely scenario. The speed attribute obviously goes down with innate Mario at 12 to the full Knight set being at 7, with the helmet subtracting 2 points bringing it down to 10. This means the other Knight gear pieces will each subtract 1 as the most likely case. It's kind of like how we mentioned previously, there's not really any zeros with Bushido gear, so probably the same case here. The technique attribute going from an innate 16 down to 12 with full Knight gear implies that with -2 on the helmet, there's also very likely a -2 and a -2 somewhere in the arms or body or legs gear, but then a +2 somewhere, because if we subtracted 2 points every time, then we'd be down to 10 points instead of 12 in the end. Even subtracting 1 from all of them would take us to 11, but this Mario on the trailer has 12. So I do hope that this paints a picture for everybody. While I obviously don't get to confirm every single arms, legs, body piece of gear, we are gonna get to see it in just 2 days from this recording, so I know this will be outdated then, but hey, this is for people watching in the current here and now. Get ready to make some new builds, I guess, and thanks for viewing.